I know it's January, which means that probably a lot of you are doing dry January or you're on a diet, recovering from the holidays. But I have a drink that I made over the holidays that was a huge hit, and I will continue to make it throughout winter to remind me that summer is coming. This is my version of a Jamaican rum cream. Welcome back everyone, I'm Robin from This Blog's Neat, and let's make a drink that I think is perfect for winter, but still gives you glimpses into the summer. What I've been calling this is Jamaican Me Jolly, and the way I described it to people is it's like Irish cream and Coquito had a funky Jamaican baby. It's got a ton of Jamaican rum in it. All right, so the recipe I came up with includes 30 ounces or 3 3/4 cup of coconut milk, get the full fat stuff, 1 cup of coffee, 1 1/4 cup of maple syrup, 5 teaspoons or 1 2/3 tablespoon of double chocolate hot cocoa mix, 1 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I sprinkled in some nutmeg, ginger, and cinnamon to taste. So yeah, sorry, didn't measure that. What you're gonna do is blend together all of those ingredients and then add in the star of the show, 500 milliliters of Jamaican rum. And what I used was actually one of my over oaked experiments. I had some rum fire lying around and I decided to add some charred French oak to it and run it through some heat cycling. You can see how much color it picked up. It's nice and dark. But I thought that the oak was too overpowering. It added a lot of spicy, a lot of chocolatey characteristics, which sound nice, but overpowered the high ester, funky, fruity flavors of the Jamaican rum. But when you do experiments like that and they don't taste great and neat, sometimes you just gotta put them in a cocktail. And this went perfectly in this recipe. I also made this recipe using completely unaged Jamaican rum. I used the Funk, and it was also really, really delicious. So whatever you have on hand, try that out. This drink is best served chilled, just like you would enjoy an Irish cream, right? So make sure after you blend it up to pop it in the fridge, and you can always serve it over ice. This is very rum forward. The funky fruits definitely come forward. It screams Jamaican rum, but then it gives you that nice chocolatey coffee. The coconut's pretty subdued, which I'm glad about because I'm not a huge coconut fan. And there's some nice spices in there, yeah, but this is sweet, super desserty, and is perfect for winter, but gives me hints of the summer coming. Before I go, I want to give a huge shout out to the Patreons. Thank you guys so much for helping to support the channel, and you already heard about this recipe back in December when I made it. Now, if you, the viewer, would also like to support the channel beyond just subscribing, sharing this video with friends, giving it a thumbs up, leaving me comments, you know, that whole thing, which make sure to do. I've got a link in the description below where you can join our neat community over on Patreon. The recipe is down in the description below, and keep in mind I batched this cocktail. So if you want to scale it back or scale it up to make something bigger, totally fine. Just do math to figure out how to scale up and scale back. It stores really well in the fridge. I had this tiny little bottle in the fridge for a month and a half now. There was a little separation, but all you had to do was shake it up and it's good to go. Good to enjoy. And if you're not a fan of really fruity, funky, high hogo Jamaican rums, then you can try it with another type of rum. This would also go really well with brandy, whiskey, whatever it is that you have on hand. So If you try this recipe, let me know, or if you have another version that's a similar recipe to this, I want to hear about it. And if you are doing dry January, this drink would be perfect for February when it's still cold outside.